Hello everybody, this is Chris, Lottery Guy. This is on the 646 from yesterday's rundown and the predicted numbers that I had given out for yesterday. And the number last night at 10 o'clock come out to be 421. And if you look right here, you'll see where I have all these green check marks over here. I picked the wrong side last night. I picked the blue side, and I knew that it was probably going to change over, and it did. But I had to stick with the blue side because I was thinking it was going to stay one more day and maybe go 4 or 5 days. But last night was the third day on the blue, and it fell on the orange side. But if you look right here, you will see that the number is exact 421. Me and my dad had went in together on buying tickets, and we had bought every one of these tickets right here in the blue. If we would have went in together last night on the orange side, we would have had an exact win, which that would only been $23 yesterday. If you would have done that on yesterday's drawing, I hope that anybody that was watching yesterday that wrote down the numbers, I hope they did get a win on that. If you do, give me a thumbs up and say, hey, thank you, or do something to let me know that you won some money. That'd be nice to hear. But if you see that, that was an exact win on that. So these numbers are off of the 151 patterns that I had done. And if you go to the video, if you're just now seeing this these videos, if you go to the video where it says 151 patterns listed, you can click on that and click on the description link. And whenever you click on the description link, you can see all these patterns and you can print them. You can print those numbers off. So this right here is what you will get. You'll get 10 pages of these right here. Different patterns, and you can follow those patterns and do your own patterns off of the whichever state you live in. You can do that there. I'm pretty sure this is going to work for any state. I haven't put it out there for every state, but I am pretty certain I have a few folks that's commenting saying, hey, they winning out of Texas. Damon Harris, he's winning out of Texas on that. And he let me know that he's winning. So right here, if you will see, this is going to be for today's picks. This is for today's picks, and I want to show you right here first, right quick. Right here is yesterday, where we're looking at previous draws, previous draw dates. Of course, this number right here, 421, last night, come up on last night's drawing at 10, and it's in the orange. And then we had 3 days in the blue, then we had orange, and then we had 3 days in the blue, and it was orange. So that kind of tells you that I'm hoping tonight that it will swap right directly, completely back over to the blue, because I don't know, that's the way it's looking in the past to do 1 day in orange. Well, let's see here. 1 day in orange, then it'll flip over to blue. And it's like 1 day orange, and then it flips over to blue. So, and then but it has changed sometimes where it would do 2 days in the orange and then flip over to blue. So I do not know exactly how that's going to fit, which there's only 23 numbers in that. If a person was going in partners with somebody, you might could get the blue side and the green side, and then you would have both bases covered. Because that's not going to be too many altogether. That would only be 76 numbers combined. So if a person was choosing those and used, it'd cost you like $76 if you was doing the dollars. If you was doing doing it on exact on the 50 cents, it would cost you less money than that. But anyhow, I'm going to focus in right here on the blue numbers and the blue for a moment. Maybe give you guys enough time to write these down. And then here in a second, I'm going to zoom in on the orange numbers, and that might give you enough time. I got most of the orange numbers in this right now, if you chose to do that. And then I'll take and change over here in just a second and let you, if you want to write those down, you can write them all of them down in the orange. Like I said, I do not know which way it's going to turn. I wish I knew that for certain, but I don't. But last night, me and my pops, we would have had $280 or $290 on a win because we was doing the exact in any order. We was doing the exact in any order, and we would have hit it exact. And by hitting it exact, that would have been the max that we could have won on that there because we was doing the exact any. I think it would have been, let's see here on the back of this slip, it would have been exact any, 6-way, $290 was what we would have won last night. And of course, me and him going in together, we would have had to split it. But, I mean, that would have been, if the person was buying yesterday's numbers, and they was only 23 yesterday. Yep, same amount of numbers yesterday. There was only 23 numbers yesterday. That would only cost you $23, and you would have won $390. That would have been a good trade. So these numbers that I've been producing is definitely on the list. They have definitely been on the list, and they've been on that way for a while. I'll show you real quick. Go back a few days and I'll show you. We hadn't had very many misses at all. I hope y'all had enough time to maybe write these down or write them down or make a screenshot where you can pick them if you want to pick them. I'm just kind of doing this where you can do that on writing your numbers down. So I'm going to show you a few days here previously. And of course, last night was the exact winner that we had. And then the day before that, I'll show you. That right there was not an exact winner, but all three numbers on there, that was a winner. Look at the day before that. That wasn't a winner. 950, the number come out 905. And that's what, 3 days in a row? 4 days in a row. 4 days right here. This is another one. 815, 851. Got to get them in order. That's one thing about it. This one right here was a missed pattern on this next 2 days. And then we went back over to winners. 907, 970. So, I mean, I can just keep on doing this all through this sheets. And do it 281. I hit that one for $250 exact because I was doing the 50-cent exact on that one. And I won $250 on that one. It's just, I would like to win $250 every day would be very nice, or maybe $500 a day. If I knew the number, what number was coming up, I'd win a lot more than that. But we don't know that one. This right here was a missed one, right here. So I'm just giving you guys an idea. 586, 658. That one done the same way. We have 889. I have right here 988 right there for a winner on that one. So I've only had 2 losses between all these days, and there's another one. So I'm not going to go back any further, but it's showing you we are having these numbers on my list every single day. Except for the 2 missed pattern days between the last 10 days, we've had 8 wins. 8 out of 10 is not too bad. Getting the numbers in the correct order is what we have to concentrate on. And like on these numbers right here and I'm giving you guys for tonight's drawing at 10 o'clock. These numbers right here, we only had 2 date sums. But only having 2 date sums, that produced a small amount of numbers. And producing small amount of numbers means you do not spend as much money. That is the days that you want to really get in there and and win, because a lot of times whenever you got more date sums, this may produce 70 numbers right here. So your numbers will be up, and then it'll probably produce 50 over here. So if a person wanted to, you could probably do both of these tonight. But I'm hoping I got this focused in good enough to where you guys have got the numbers already. And if you will, like and subscribe, and thank you very much.